everybody, welcome to Springville Ranch, one of the premier wedding venues in all of Central California, and it's almost a magical experience that you can't really get through video and pictures. You have to see it to believe it. And is it true, Anna, that it used to be a real working horse barn farm?
Yes, David. This was built in 1945 and it used to be a horse training barn. They actually used to train horses here, and we have a horse training track here.
Well, listen, when potential brides and couples call and they're asking about options to where they can have ceremony and cocktail and receptions, is it kind of frustrating that you can't explain how gorgeous it is?
Yes.
Yeah?
David, what about if we go and I'll give you a tour and you'll see how many sites we have?
Let's go.
Okay.
So Anna, quick question. Can the brides actually use this bridge to walk to the ceremony?
Of course, Davy. If they choose to be married in the gazebo garden or boat garden, they can come down this little cute bridge and go over there, and they can see the cute lilies that we have. Pink, white, yellow.
It's just, this is, again, you have to see it to believe it. The mountains in the background, and then I can just imagine whoever's gonna escort them the rest of the way will be waiting at the edge of the bridge.
You're right.
Let's go. You know, Anna, one of the really amazing things about Springville Ranch is it's the colors, it's the flowers, it's the willow lights in the trees. It's, again, you have to see it to believe it.
Yes.
Yeah.
David, this gazebo garden is perfect for everything. You can do reception here, ceremony, cocktail hour, you name it. It's good for everything.
I've actually done weddings here where the cocktail hour was right there, and I think the ceremony was in the boat garden, and everyone just kind of had to go a couple of feet. And then the market lights that you recently put in at nighttime, it just...
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, okay, let's keep
see
going.
it.
Let's keep going.
Welcome to Boat Garden, Davy. As you can see, it's gorgeous.
Now listen, no matter what direction you say I do, every option is available for you here in the boat garden area. The wagon wheel bridge, pond, one of two fountains, the trees, the mountains, and this is just one of a few different options here at the boat garden. Let's go over here on a field trip.
Look at the lilies, Davy.
Imagine it right here. The pictures, what would they look like?
Can you imagine yourself taking a picture in this boat?
It's breathtaking. And then not only the fountains, but the rock features, it's fantastic. Where to next? Where do you want to go next?
Let's go check out the meadow.
Meadow it is.
Well, Davy, I'd like to show you the meadow. This is one of the most popular sites here in Springville Ranch.
How many guests can fit in the meadow?
As many as you want.
Really?
It's huge and
It is
beautiful.
It's really awesome, really awesome. So here we are in the meadow, and what makes it again amazing is that just like the boat, the gazebo, any place you choose to say I do, the scenery is always amazing. As you can see, the mountains in the distance. Again, you get the fountains. Again, you get the wagon wheel bridge. And when the brides choose to come into the ceremony, Anna, they have a few different options.
Yes, they can either come from the bell tower or stud barn. And we have this little
Tradition.
Yeah. When it's time for the bride to come down the aisle, we ring that bell 3 times. So whoever is sleeping, ta-da, wakes up. It's time to wake up. The bride is coming.
That's right. It's time to say I do. Again, you guys, Springville Ranch, multiple options, awesome scenery. You have to really see it to believe it.
Oh, Davy,
Yeah.
I forgot to show you the island.
Springville Ranch has an island?
What do you think?
Let's go see.
Let's go see it. Welcome to the island, Davy.
So pretty.
I know, and I forgot to mention we have 3 bridges, 3 ponds, 3 fountains.
So actually, in the boat garden or by the gazebo, the bride can walk across the white bridge. If you're heading over to the island, you can use this bridge.
Yes, this is called Island Bridge.
So pretty.
Look at the lilies.
Okay, so here we are on the island, and my question is, how do you set it up for a ceremony?
Oh, David, that's a great question. This island is big enough to fit your bridal party, of course, bride and groom, and minister.
And mic everyone up so that everyone can hear?
Yes.
Okay, here's my next question. Where do the family and friends sit for the ceremony?
Well, the family and friends sit behind that fence in the meadow.
And again, it doesn't matter what direction you look, where you say I do, the scenery is always magical. Again, the lilies, the
Yes.
trees, the bell tower, the mountains. Hey Anna, as we make our way to the Wagon Wheel Bridge, what is this area used for here on the property?
David, this is another option for you to do a ceremony. As a matter of fact, we had couples who wanted to be married in between.
In between the wishing well and the water tower?
Yes.
And then again, the view is perfect. The pond, the fountains, the lilies, the mountains, the trees, palm trees, the geese. Just fantastic. All right, let's head on over to the Wagon Wheel Bridge.
Hey, Davey, do you remember I told you we have 3 bridges?
I do, and let me guess, Wagon Wheel Bridge?
Yes, this is one of the bridges.
Welcome the Wagon Wheel Bridge. Okay, how many guests can be on the bridge?
This bridge can fit 200 guests.
Okay, so if you're saying I do here, that would be the backdrop, but what about here? If the
Yes.
couple were here in the wedding party, how do you set the chairs up here?
We set chairs a little curved, and your backdrop is this beautiful fountain and
Fountain,
mountains.
lily pads, again, the mountains, the trees, palm trees even. Okay, so what about the meadow? Will you take me on the tour over there?
Of course.
So many options here on the Wagon Wheel Bridge to say I do for the ceremony.
Yes, you can set up your arch here, and your backdrop is gonna be the bridge, the mountains, and palm trees.
So just imagine, if it was our wedding and this is where we were standing, would the backdrop and arch be here?
Yes, you're right, Davey. The arch is gonna be here, your bridal party is here, and your friends and family seated in the meadow.
So the meadow would be where they sit to watch you say I do. That would be the backdrop. And where could the bride come from?
The bride can come from the stud barn.
So she comes from the stud barn. That's gonna be where you ultimately wind up for the ceremony. And again, you can use the meadow. That's the whole many options here at Springville Ranch,
Yes,
right?
we have so many options to choose from.
Okay, Anna, where to next?
Okay, David, before we go to the main reception area, I'd like to let you know that we have commercial kitchen
Okay.
here. His and her bathrooms with multiple stalls.
And what about another option for cocktail hour?
Oh, you didn't see the wagon wheel deck?
Oh, that's right, Wagon Wheel Deck.
Yes, that's perfect for cocktail hours. You know, cocktail hours are important.
Very important. And hey, before we go, what is this rope?
Remember the ranch tradition?
Ah. All right, off to the reception side. Okay, Anna, before we head upstairs to the main barn, what do we use this area for here?
Okay, David, we are in front of the barn, and this area is lately very popular, and it is popular for reception, ceremony, cocktail hour, for everything.
How many people can you fit in this area?
So this area is perfect when you have over 300 guests.
Whew.
This is how we do. Some of your guests sit outside, some of your guests sit inside the breezeway, and your couple sit right.
Under the pergola?
Yes.
Awesome. And the breezeway, can you show us?
Let's go check it out. It's actually very pretty, and we still have the original stalls where the
Original
horses.
doors?
Yes.
Original stalls, original doors, market lights, and about how many people can fit in the breezeway?
Oh, you say it.
200?
300, 400.
Anna, before we head into the bridal suite, can I just tell you what I love most about the breezeway?
Of course you can.
I've done a few cocktail hours here where the big charcuterie board was in the middle and the bar was on the back end and there were high top tables all around, but that you can use it as an indoor and outdoor space.
Yes.
And it has the seating area. Everyone was kind of hanging out here. It's got its own bathroom down here, the market lights. Of all of the spaces and places at Springville Ranch, I think I like the breezeway
Oh,
the best
really?
because it's original barn doors, it's the original horse stalls, and then again, we haven't even seen the bridal suite, so let's go see.
Let's go check it out.
I'm so excited about this.
I bet you are. Are you ready to see the main reception area?
I'm ready. I am
Let's
ready.
go check it out. Okay, everyone, let's go check out the barn.
Anna, the crystal chandelier always takes my breath away when you walk in. And then the wagon wheel chandeliers, the market lights. Springville Ranch.
It is gorgeous,
so what
David.
is this
So as
area?
soon as you walk in, this table our couples use as a signing table. You put your sign-in book here.
Oh,
Photos,
pictures, right? Yeah,
Yes,
pictures,
whatever you
yeah.
have in your mind.
You know what else I love? The original floors,
Yes,
the original ceilings. It's unbelievable. And this?
This is our buffet table. If you
Mm-hmm.
choose to do a buffet style catering, your food is gonna be on this side.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have another table here. You can use it for sweets or whatever you have in your mind.
Now, being a DJ, you know what one of my favorite parts is?
Let's go.
The
Let me
dance
show
floor.
you the dance floor.
So where are we?
We're in the middle of dance floor.
Hey, just imagine all your family and friends out here, right? Surrounded. The
Yes.
tables are always set up really nice. And this is one of a couple of options for the couples, right?
Yes, couples can be seated here or under the big chandelier. Or if they choose to sit here, we can put the cake under the big chandelier.
Yeah.
And tables and chairs, we can set up the way they want.
It's all about options. That's what we said earlier. Like when you see these pictures and videos and clips online, you have to kind of see it to take it all in. It's the smell, it's the creaks in the floor, it's the ceiling, it's the wagon wheel, it's the chandeliers, it's...
Everything together.
So this is another option for the couple to sit for the reception.
Yes, you can put your sweetheart table here. Or you can put your cake here, your sweets, your champagne towers, so many options. You just let us know what do you want.
And there's also bathrooms on both sides as
yes,
well,
and
right?
let's not forget about the groom's room.
The groom's room.
Yes, the groom's room is next to the barn. Isn't it good?
That is a good place for it. All right, let's go see it. Well, Anna, we've seen it all. From ceremony to reception. We saw the different sites, the options that you have, whether it's at the boat, in the meadow, at the gazebo, wagon wheel bridge, kitchen, the bathrooms, the accommodations. We came into the barn, we saw where it all is set up, the bridal suite, oh, the breezeway. It's almost overwhelming. You have to see it to believe it.
Yes, let me tell you one thing, Davey. You have to come and see it yourself
Yeah.
because videos and photos don't do the justice.
So if someone wants to come and schedule a tour, have an appointment to come and see it for themselves, how can they get in touch with you?
Just give us a call. We'll schedule that appointment for you.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate you for having me, and we just love Springville Ranch.
Thank you.